Even if you've pulled off a successful visionary evisceration in Deathloop, you likely won't have seen everything the game contains. Here are 5 stories from Black Reef's first day that you might have missed in Deathloop. Get Good Guitar Edition. Take a stroll of Carl's Bay early in the morning and you'll find your outing spoiled by the discordant strumming of one highly perched Eternalist, determined to practice their plectrum skills. As anyone who's lived with an aspiring musician can attest, there is nothing worse than hearing the same broken chords tested over and over again. It's enough to leave you saltier than the coastal air. Still, one swift boot to the back and it's problem solved, right? Well, resist that urge to assassinate this half-baked Hendrix and you won't regret it. Return to Carl's Bay at later times in the day and you'll find his craft improved at each step. He's decent by the afternoon. But by evening, he'll be blaring out riffs that you'll seriously struggle to resist rocking out to. Best to give him a kick afterwards though, because no one should be allowed to improve that much in a single day. He's making us all look bad. A waste of good art. Another easily missed Black Reef mini-narrative kicks off at the dawn of the day in early Updam. Take a right out of the tunnels, and within a minute of the level starting, you'll be able to watch this underdressed Eternalist with a penchant for a morning mojito wobble his way down some steps to this blue-painted object. Beer goggles engaged, this poor sap mistakes an electrical generator for a handy urinal. The results are literally, if not metaphorically, shocking. This poorly positioned P-brake has greater ramifications than you might expect, however, as the damaged generator will lead to a grumpy artist leaving a message that their grand work has been ruined. Drop back in the next loop to give our inebriated friend a sobering slip-up, and you'll clear the way for the aspiring artist to get to work. Revisit throughout the day and you'll find their masterpiece expand into... yeah, that's just a giant sign which reads poop, isn't it? Ah, we suspect we found the perpetrator. Truly a masterpiece for the ages, friend. The Love Shack. Can love bloom in an endless cycle of death and violence? Well, maybe not love, but you can definitely get lucky. Explore Carl's Bay in the afternoon and you might spy this particular house draped in a saucy colour of paint. Step a little closer to its locked doors and, well, the sounds behind them will speak for themselves, really. It seems like some of us are having a much better first day than others. Return later in the evening and you'll even be able to pop inside and say hello to one of the occupants. Though pants are precisely what he's lacking. Yes, this is the Aeon Coital Center, which is a name about as subtle as the people inside were being earlier. Honestly, we were expecting it to be a whole lot messier. Catch that cannon. Black Reef's time loop was intended to be one massive party, and Updam is at the centre of it all. Manage to tear yourself away from the music stage to explore the town's cliff edge in the afternoon and you'll encounter a gaggle of Eternalists, with a lot more firepower than brain cells. Now that's going out with a bang. Take out this cannonier's friends before he's sent sky high, and you'll be able to not only launch the poor fool yourself, but reduce the battery power of the cannon enough to see precisely where he ends up. Track that position down in Carl's Bay that same evening to secure yourself the Catfall trinket, which reduces full damage. Just not quite that much full damage. Eyes on the Spies. Okay, listen closely, because we've unearthed something big, and we're going to need your help with some time cycle espionage. Scour the early morning cliff face at the start of Fristad Rock, and you can discover a secret passageway into a spy collective's hideout. As the recording within will inform you, the agents are long gone, but their work remains. Now, grab some paper and a pencil, because this is where things get weird. Hacking the radio inside the base will broadcast a secret message, pointing you toward 3 locations across Black Reef. One in Carl's Bay, one in Updam, and the last being here, in Fristad Rock. You'll need to line up the coordinates with the map to each area and record the numbers that the radio states after each coordinate. And no, the game won't write this stuff down for you. Head over to each location at the right time and you'll find a locked door with a doorbell. Chances are you even visited one previously without realizing what it was. Once you've reached each position, ring the doorbell precisely the number of times your radio message stated after that coordinate. Now we're really starting to feel like super spies. All 3 spots hold information on the pasts of Colt, Juliana, and the Visionaries. But, more crucially, they also have a lucky number. Collect all 3 codes, then return to Fristad Rock to unlock the final alluring door. Inside are the archives, put together by this team of sleuths as they monitored Black Reef's antics. You'll find a wealth of shortcuts and key information that can be used to take out Visionaries or unlock functions like the delivery booths. And there's even some particularly fascinating revelations about Colt's past. We'll leave the big story spoilers for you to discover. But what you shouldn't miss is the nod to developer Arcane's Dishonored series. Picked up through a transmission tower on the island, a segment of Dishonored's Drunken Whaler song will play on the tape recorder here. It's an unsettling melody, which somehow manages to be even creepier when enjoyed via scratchy recording in an abandoned bunker. Yeah, it's probably about time we left here and got back to Alexis's party. Honestly, cannibals are welcoming by comparison. Have you spotted any other hidden narratives on Black Reef? We'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And thanks for joining us here at HyperX. You'll find more videos on screen in just a moment.